Welcome to this edition of Spotlight. We are at Renner Elementary with Principal Sasha Kalis. And Sasha, technology is helping the youngest students here at Renner really excel in their academics. Tell us about this new resource.
Sure. Our students are one-to-one on our iPads, and we're finding that the technology that we're incorporating, it not only helps enhance the instruction and the engagement, but it's also becoming a tool that they can advance their learning with.
Okay, well, let's learn more about what one-to-one means, what this looks like, and Spotlight Renner Elementary.
One-to-one iPads at Renner means that our kindergarten grade level is so fortunate that every student has an iPad. And for that, we are able to enhance our learning opportunities. Without a device, sometimes I might only be able to call on a small group or maybe one student at a time to answer when they all have an iPad. And I don't use them all the time every day, but for certain activities, they will have it and every student will be answering the question at the same time, and they can remote into the smart board and show the work that they're doing. And so, it really holds accountability to every student for every question throughout the lesson. And so, because they just never know when I might be looking at the work that they have been doing while I'm asking questions or reading a story and things like that. So that's a really neat way to keep everybody engaged.
Today we're spelling words on our iPad.
They love being able to have their iPad and then use a stylus that you saw us using. They just think that's so cool compared to just a paper and pencil kind of deal. And it makes them feel like really important and keeps them more engaged, I feel like. But the good thing about using the iPad as opposed to just having them stretch out words on paper and pencil or even a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, with the iPads, I can mirror their screen onto my smart board and show the other kiddos like, oh my gosh, look how awesome he stretched out this word all by himself, and I want you to look at the sounds that he wrote. Or I can mirror another student's up on the smart board and say, okay, I want you to look at this word and let's figure out what sound is missing from their word and how they can go back and try and fix it. So it's really great to have that opportunity with the one-to-one devices and being able to mirror it up on the smart board, and it just makes them feel so great to see their own work up on there for all the other kiddos to see, and they really enjoy that a lot.
I like Mrs. Devlin writing the word on the smart board.
Another way that iPads are super cool is that it's a great school-to-home connection. We use a resource called Seesaw, which is like an electronic journal. And so we were practicing our sight words, and so the students were writing a sight word and they were finding it within a sentence, and then they were practicing reading those sentences. And then what they do is they record themselves reading that sight word book in an app called Clips, and then they'll save their video and upload it to their Seesaw journal.
You have to record and say, this is my sight word, and that's it. And you have to keep going for each page, and then you click the button and you put it in Seesaw.
When they upload it to their Seesaw journal, then their parents or adult at home has immediate access to it, and that has been highly motivating because oftentimes mom will, reply back, love it, working so hard, or good job, have a good day, and so their parents can see what they're working on, they can reinforce at home.
Kiddos can see, oh, my parent is looking at this, and it might even boost their confidence a little bit and help them to work a little bit harder knowing that, oh, my mom and dad are gonna be seeing this.
They go to Seesaw, well, only my dad has it on his new phone. He looks at pictures of me reading books and doing different things. I'm doing good.
reading it in a book, finding it in a book, writing it, on their paper with pencils and crayons, that's great, and we still do that. And we still do that consistently. And they're, even if we only had that, that's still amazing practice. But having the iPad and allowing them to hear it in their own voice, allowing it to hear it in their neighbor's voice, or in a different recorded voice that they have practice at home, or whatever it may be, it's exciting. It just keeps them interested, and it keeps them doing it in different ways.
Putting it in my iPad helps me remember. My iPad helps me with reading.
We are able to collaborate together, knowing that we are each able to plan instruction around having our device if we choose to use it. It's been really neat because we see these little kindergartners and they take their iPad and they hug it like a book and they just walk to their class, to get what they need for that part of their day. And but then even though they might be with another teacher for that, I get to see all of their data and everything that they have been working hard on, and so do their parents through their Seesaw journal. And it's been a really neat way to share what they're working on.